We've got a bunch of boxes again this month, so let's get started with another episode of STU'S Reviews Unboxing. For those of you new to the channel, to introduce what this is, every single month I open all the tech and gadgets that have been sent to me in the past month. Now, most of that stuff I don't know what it is, and it can end up being really unusual stuff, such as prosthetic hands, polystyrene heads, and other bizarre items. So stay tuned, hopefully there's going to be some good stuff in here, actual tech stuff, as well as some weird stuff as well. But I want to start with this very first one. I actually know what's inside this already, and there's a very good reason why I want to open this up on camera, because it directly relates to my review of the Sony ZV-1, which if you haven't seen that already, go and check it out. It's a good episode, I think. I don't know. I enjoyed making it. But this is to do with the Sony ZV-1, which normally I would have up here, but is currently waiting to go up there because I've got something to show you inside here. Here we go, go over there. This is to stop one of the hideous problems that I had with this, and that is the fact that if you have a quick release plate on the bottom, you cannot access the memory card or battery compartment. Absolute critical failure. Well, apparently this solves the problem, and it makes it look nicer as well. That simply just slots over it like that. It gives it a nice wooden grip as well. Oh, that's like 100% better already. Would you look at that? That is miles better. It's made it more ergonomic for me because I've got quite large hands, giving it an awesome little wooden grip. That is miles better, and as a bonus, I'm pretty certain now I can put a quick release plate on the bottom here and still be able to access the battery card and memory card slots. So let's get it on and check it out. Oh, look at that. I think that works. This is one of the best gadgets ever, because it is such a critical flaw of the ZV-1 that you can't access your compartment. Does it work? That goes open. That goes in. So, if you have a ZV-1 or you watch my review on the ZV-1, that is how you fix it. It is called the Small Rig by Small Rig. Okay, let's get the next one open, which is extremely light. Let's have a look. Okay, mystery so far. Yellow tape. And we are here and ready to go. We've got a brand called Half Ears. I don't know why I find that quite amusing. Half Ears. Oh dear me. Again, I think I say this every single episode. If any Chinese company is watching this and you want to consult me on the naming of your product, please do. I am available for consultation. Oh, Jesus. Case is very rounded. Kind of like it. What have we got? USB-C. Always a benefit there. Feels solid. Okay, let's open it up. Bit slippy though, the case. A bit generic in their design. Lots of things look like this at the moment. But as always, they've got no charge. What we'll do is we'll put that there and we will come back to that when it's got some charge. Next, we've got a big box by a company called BenQ. Now, some of you may recognise that name actually, because I have had something by BenQ before, and it's actually something that I use on a regular basis. It's a little light bar that sits on the top of my computer, which is quite a nice thing because it lights my desk up in quite an even way, and definitely results in better eye health, possibly? I don't know. What have we got this time from BenQ? What is that? The Trevolo. Oh. Well, this looks interesting. A bit smaller than I expected. Well, I didn't I actually really like the design of that. So these kind of golden, bronzy type rings on the inside, and it's very solid. It feels all metal as well. That is so that might be plastic. No, that's metal. That is. That is lovely. That is very nice. I can open this up like this. I kind of like that. I kind of like that design. Fold it away when you're not using it. Open it up when you are. I mean, I don't know how it's going to sound because these are very thin, these little wing bits. Let's find my phone. Let's play some music. Okay, that's interesting. I pressed the mode button and it seemed to change the sound, so I don't know what it did, whether or not it just boosted the bass or something. Let's have a look. Okay, it puts on what's called 3D sound mode, and that is miles, miles better. Listen, have a listen to this. You'll see exactly what I mean. So this is in regular mode. I'm going to put it in 3D mode now. Actually, it makes it sound really good. For design, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I love the design. It's really, really quite neat. I mean, that's something special. That's different. I've never seen anything quite like that before. As for sound, I don't think... I mean, I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 with that 3D audio sound boost on, because without that, it wasn't that good. Which is why I'm only going to give it a 7. But with it on, it is actually very good indeed. So, yeah, 7 out of 10. I'm quite comfortable giving it that rating. Now, as always, the value of these devices does depend on how much they cost. But I can't, or haven't got the time to find out the cost of every single item whilst filming this, because my camera can only record for a couple of hours. And believe me, I cut this down quite a lot. It's already been recording for, I can't even see that over there. What does it say? About 30 minutes. I'm like 2 parcels in. So, with that in mind, I will leave a link in the description below to all the products I'm unboxing today, so you can check them out for yourselves if you see anything that you like or want to take a look at for yourselves. Obviously, the prices will be wherever I'll leave a link to. So, without further ado, let's crack on to the next box. Okay, we've got an old Amazon one here. Let's have a look. Oh my God. You all know exactly what this is, don't you? More tech-in smart plugs. Again, for those of you that are new, you're probably wondering what the hell is going on, but I have a billion tech-in smart plugs, and they used to get sent to me every single month without fail. No idea why. And then I did a review of them, which weren't that favourable. I mean, they were okay, they work, they're cheap, they do the job, but they weren't the best smart plug I've ever had a look at in the world. But here's the thing, I didn't receive any after doing that, and that was about 3 months ago. So obviously they're back. Can't do another review to stop it, can I? I'll get it open, I'll look at it, but there's no point really, because they're exactly the same. Yeah, no surprise, the SP27, as they always are. Never mind. Good God. Next parcel. Please don't be taking smart plugs. Please don't be taking smart plugs. It's not. I don't even know what it is. What is that? Let's have a look. What is that? What is that? What is that? Ooh, the iSteady X 3-axis palm gimbal for a smartphone. I do enjoy a good old gimbal, I do. Sounded dodgy. Gimbal was not a euphemism. Okay, interesting packaging. Ah, okay, this is by Hohem. Hohem. I've actually had a go of a Hohem one before and I liked it. I thought it was good. In fact, it's part of my studio kit. But this appears to be a slightly different version of it. Yeah, this is neat. Look at that. It's all folded into that. I'm just guessing I pull that open like that. Look at that. That's cracking. I like that. Question is, how the bloody hell does this work? Put my phone there like that. Do I need to lock this? I think I'm doing this wrong. I need the instructions. I can't seem to get this activated. Why? Startup. Long press the function button when it's turned on. Oh, there we go. Look. Okay, so you've got to sign up for it to actually... Oh, God. Activation failed. Oh, dear. Well, for setup, this is getting an absolute 0. Right, I'm trying a firmware update. So what we're going to do is I'm going to update the firmware. I'm going to put it over there for now, and we'll move on. What a nightmare. Actually, while it's updating, I just want to say a massive thanks to my 2 new patrons this month. We've got Mark Smith and Shane Redmond, so thank you very much for supporting me over on Patreon. And also a massive thanks to all of my current patrons. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't do STU'S reviews without you. I know I say it a lot, but I absolutely mean it. As well, a big round of applause for all of the patrons that joined in the big tech car boot sale last month. We managed to raise £35 in total for Alzheimer's Research UK, so massive round of applause to you guys. The October car boot sale starts now and will end on the 14th of October at 8 PM BST, and these are the items that you can get this month. Now, if you want to find out more about what this car boot sale is, there's a video introduction in the description below, so go and check it out. And then join us over on Patreon for a chance to grab some gadgets and tech for really cheap while supporting STU'S reviews and raising money for charity. And I've set a target of getting 100 of you guys to become patrons by the end of the year. And listen, we're over halfway there already, so that's awesome. But when we get to 100, we'll be donating more money to charity, and I'll be doing a patron dedicated episode called I Bought the Cheapest Electric Motorbike on Alibaba, which is definitely either going to kill me or burn my house down. And if that's not a reason to become a patron, I don't know what is. But seriously, guys, if you feel like supporting STU'S reviews, every single person really counts over on there. And thank you in advance. Let's move on. No, let's not move on. Let's see if this is working finally. Firmware's updated. Turning it on. Oh! Oh! I think it might just be because the phone itself is off balance, possibly. But the problem is, if I go any further, it's pressing the buttons. There we go! We're in business! We're in business! We are in business. Okay. Alright, alright. It just seems like a little bit more technically confusing than lots of things out there. I mean, ultimately, it's not that bad because it now has things like face tracking in it, I think. Let me try this. Look, it's got face tracking in the app, so that's really nice. I mean, I can move over here. Look at this. Oh, I mean, look, I can't deny that this is working very well, and I'm actually very impressed with that element of it, but I think it's going to take me a little bit of time. I'm going to give this a 6 to 7 out of 10, but probably down to my ineptness at actually making this work. That face tracking works really nicely. On to the next one. Ooh. Ooh. I think I've seen these recommended before. What are they? The MU6s. I'm sure I've seen this. I don't know where. I can't think which tech YouTuber has recommended these before, but I'm sure someone has. Whoa! That is a nice case. I must say, that is a lovely case. Thank you for choosing MU6. That is weird. That is strange. Leave that in there. Okay. Design, it leaves a bit to be wanted. I don't like the design that much. I will. They're very comfortable. And the noise cancellation is extremely good. Start with the same song as earlier. Wow! The bass is phenomenal. Wow. Just stop them. What have I just done? Well, these are touch controls. They have! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! It would appear that they've got swipe controls on the side. It is, in fact, changing song and playing and pausing. That's cool. I mean, you look at the official... Look at that. It's a very unusual design, all of this. I'll say they're extremely comfortable. Spectacular. Spectacular. And they're going away in a box now because I don't want to listen to them anymore. Because I'm going to possibly feature these in a future episode. They are spectacular sounding. Quite comfortable as well. Not sure I'm 100% in with the design, although the swiping to control stuff was a nice addition. Overall, not bad. In fact, very good. I will go as far to say as actually they are possibly one of the best over-ear headphones I've tried on this channel so far. On to this one. What do we got? I've seen a lapel monitor on here before. A lapel 15-inch. This is bigger than the one I've got at the moment. In fact, the one I've got at the moment, isn't that here? Here it is. Here we are. That is the one that I've got at the moment. That does appear to be 15-inch. What's the difference? This is the Z1 series. Just be careful. Can't mark this. Interesting. Nice packaging. So they possibly then, if this is like a new series, improved some of the things on it. Put those back in there for now. I need to make sure that the new one stays on my right hand side because they look identical. We're going to try both and we're going to have a look at the colour differences. Alright, we're in. So that's the original screen. So look at these two then. Oh wow, the colour is very different. Bloody hell. I mean, if we were to look at that there. I mean, you've got this one over here. This one's, I think, more like this. And this one is very, very much more vibrant. So I guess, really, I think that that one for video and photography, so the older design, the ZV1, definitely a bit more vibrant. For other projects, gaming, video, film, that sort of thing. This will be a little bit better. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. They're both nice. I mean, I said this when I originally had the very, very first one, that it was a very nice design and I liked it a lot. I just think at the end of the day, they're a small, portable monitor. So if you're going away, you want some editing software with you, or you want to bring your computer for a second screen, or even use it for a screen on your phone. Let's say you have something like the Samsung DeX, for example. Maybe you could use it on there. But overall, I think I still like it. It's a little bit different. The colour, in my opinion, might be slightly more vibrant. Well, no, it's a lot more vibrant, but the problem with that could be that it might not be that accurate. There may be a way of changing the settings, but I haven't got time to calibrate a display. Let's crack on. We've had some good tech stuff this month, and some tech in smart plugs. Okay, what is that? That's another tablet. This is like the third month in a row I've received a tablet. I don't even think I've done a review of a tablet before. This is by Dragon Touch. They sent the last one through actually, and it was very good. I thought it was okay. That would help. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, I mean, look in this corner here now with the light reflecting off it. You see that? They're kind of like bent and wobbly a little bit. Screen isn't too bad. I mean, if this is a budget tablet, why, you know, what else can you expect, really? Again, we've got the little slogan here: excellent in touch, outstanding in service. Feels alright, but it's just very, I mean, you've got a metal bit here that feels loose. These plasticky bits that stick out quite a lot. And then you've got these weird ridges that are like quite uncomfortable to hold. And it really does not seem like the snap. Please tell me that wasn't. That's not a sound that it makes every time you open up an app, is it? No. No, 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 I don't want to do this. Go away. I mean, look, it's a budget tablet, so if this is sub £100, then it could be good for the kids. But then again, if you are going to be looking at paying sub £100, look at the Amazon devices, because the Amazon native devices are actually surprisingly good for the price. I don't really like this. I'm sorry, Dragon Touch. You're probably going to blacklist me now from your reviewers, but I just can't recommend it. It doesn't feel very nice to hold. It doesn't appear very snappy. But again, depending on the price, would depend on whether I would actually recommend this or not. We're on to the final parcel. There's a ton of this yellow tape again. Evil yellow tape. There is just no winning against it. I mean, it's definitely waterproof, we'll say that. But if this is a tech gadget item, we've actually had a pretty good month. Nothing too strange. Which will be a first, because there's always something strange going on. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Alright, we're in business. Ooh. Okay, what is that? i7 book. i7 book. What's an i7 book? Ooh! Okay, I didn't expect that. That is a laptop. Well, this is a first. I don't normally receive laptops on the channel. On the surface, the design is, well, it's nice. It feels all metal here. All metal design, very, very sleek on the bottom and on the top. It's very thin. Keys feel nice and responsive. It's a little bit on the spongy side. All right, we're in business. Oldo Cube. Screen seems quite sharp. Don't know what. There's a problem. That's a problem. English. Anglais. Anglais, please. Is this one of these going to be Anglais? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. All of that is in Chinese. Oh, Jesus. Let's have a look at something else then. Google Lens. Well, let's start with regional settings. Here we go. There we can see that. Look at that. It's translating it. I'm going to record the screen now so you can see what's going on. What it does is it just replaces the text. If you've never used Google Translate Camera, it's very, very handy. It's not obviously, right, these are all A's, so let's try going down to about here, might be United Kingdom. We're on T's here. I don't know if I'm going to find the right option. I had to find a language I can semi-speak. Greece, Singapore. There's a critical problem here in the fact that it's all... Oh no! Wait, some of that wasn't in Chinese. This is all in Chinese! I believe we've done it. We have done it. Look at that. That is in English. Yes! Finally! So I might even be able to find out what the specs of this are. In all honesty, despite the fact it's in Chinese, and the build, I mean, you can hear the sort of squeaks there. It doesn't actually seem that bad. It seems pretty quick, pretty responsive. Okay, it's got a i7 2.4 gig processor. It's got 8 gig of RAM. This is all in Chinese still. I think as far as it goes, it's not bad. It isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. There are still things that appear to be in Chinese, though, and I can't seem to get rid of it. So that could be irritating if you are from the UK and you want to purchase the Aldo Cube i7 buck. But I think we need to put this away and move on, because that has taken up too much time. Overall, oh, the fans are going a bit crazy. Okay. So that comes to the end of today's episode. I've taken a look at everything, and I guess you're asking, what is the winner now of this month? It certainly is not Tech-In Smart Plugs. I'm going to say, do you know what? Either that thing that's currently attached up here to this, because that is just such a useful little tool, and it has made my ZV-1 even better than it was before. Is that even real wood? I think that's real wood as well. That's so good. That is so good. That is so good. Yeah, I like that a lot. So either the small rig for the ZV-1, but I think something that's more appealing to everybody is this, the MU6 headphones. They're phenomenal. They're really, really good. And these win today's episode without a doubt, because they are some of the best headphones I've ever tried, and I'm looking forward to testing these out further, possibly even making a review on them. I'm sure you'd be all quite interested to hear and see these in action a little bit more. But other than that, guys, remember this month's Tech Car Boot sale starts today and lasts for a week, and if you want to join that, head on over to Patreon or the link in the description below to the introduction video. But other than that, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you want, hit that notification bell for the next normal episode of STU'S Reviews, and I'll see you back for another episode soon.